Imagine falling asleep on Earth and waking up years later on a planet in distant galaxy. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it might just be a future reality. Today, we are diving into a fascinating topic of human hibernation. Let's see if anyone is working on this. Picture this. On a dark starlit night, you look up at the sky and what do you see? Vast number of stars, planets and galaxies. According to greatest minds in astronomy, there are up to 1 septillion stars, that is 1 followed by 24 zeros. Have you ever wondered about traveling to distant stars and planets? It would take approximately 165,000 years to reach Alpha Centauri, the closest star system to Earth with our current technology. It would take 7 to 10 months just to reach our neighboring planet Mars. It is very difficult for a human to spend such a large amount of time in space. Today, we know only a handful of astronauts who have spent such a time in International Space Station. Although we have positive data on astronauts spending years in space, it's still unclear how it would extrapolate to multi-year space exploration missions. With today's technology, any long-term space mission spanning decades would likely rely on unmanned automated spacecraft. But all hope is not lost. Science fiction has already imagined a workaround. Films and series like Interstellar and Futurama have introduced the concept of human hibernation through cryostasis pods, preserving astronauts for extended journeys. Let's dive into the science behind this idea and explore whether human hibernation could one day become a reality. What is hibernation? All living beings need oxygen, food, water, and other nutrients to survive. These inputs are used to produce energy to support life. Hibernation is state of body which reduces metabolism rate and core body temperature to lower the need of energy and other essential nutrients to survive. It's an adaptation to ensure optimum utilization of available resources in harsh external conditions. Many species of mammals hibernate during winter, including bears, rats, bats, and toads. These animals undergo many biochemical and physiological changes, which enables them to protect themselves from cell or muscle damage due to drastic changes in core body temperature, heart rate, and consciousness. There are multiple hormones involved in controlling and maintaining hibernation state in animals. During hibernation, animal body temperature can drop as low as 2.5% and breathing rate can drop to 5% of that in an active animal. Their consciousness is also reduced drastically, which makes these animals to appear as dead or in deep sleep. Now let's talk about human hibernation. Scientists are trying to figure out mechanisms and processes through which hibernation can be achieved for humans. Although hibernation is a product of evolution, scientists are unable to identify genetic trigger by which it can be achieved. According to research conducted by Dr. Sheena Faherty from Duke University, hibernation is activated not by a set of genes unique to hibernators, but by differential expression of genes that are present in all mammals. This means hibernation needs to be studied through epigenetics, which focuses on gene expression. As per current medical research, there are 2 highly studied ways to induce artificial on-demand hibernation on non-hibernating mammals. One way is by using chemicals or drugs. Research indicates that a deeply hypothermic torpor-like state can be induced pharmacologically in a non-hibernating mammal. These research projects support the potential for central activation of A1AR gene to be used in the induction of a hypothermia in mice. Similar experiments have been conducted by Dr. Mark B. Roth to show inhaled hydrogen sulfide induces a deep hibernation state in mice by binding to cells and reducing their demand for oxygen. Unfortunately, these research projects do not comment on efficacy or safety of such chemicals and procedures in humans. There might be added complications of addiction and other unknown side effects. Another way which is more promising is therapeutic hypothermia. In this method, torpor, also known as inactivity or lethargy, is induced by lowering core body temperature. It is a widely used and researched mechanism to induce hibernation-like state. Therapeutic hypothermia is a process of intentionally lowering body temperature below 36 degrees Celsius. Today, it is mainly used as a preventative measure to save patients suffering from heavy blood loss, heart failure, and brain hemorrhage. It's also used to reduce chances of brain injuries due to birth asphyxia in newborn babies. As it turned out, humans knew effects of cold weather on body for a very long time. There are references of inducing therapeutic hypothermia to treat patients in ancient Egyptian medical scriptures. During Napoleonic Wars, Dominique Jean Baron-Larry, a French army surgeon, observed that injured common soldiers treated in cold battlefield recover more often than officers with similar injuries treated in warm tents. Although positive effects of lowering body temperatures were known, modern medical science started studying therapeutic hypothermia in 1950s. During early stage of research, body temperatures were used to be lowered using ice packs and icy water. Due to such inefficient ways to manage body temperature, positive effects of hypothermia were random and non-persistent. This led to decrease in interest of medical researchers. As medical science and technology progressed, we were able to decrease or raise body temperature steadily and efficiently. It resulted in increased success rate of treatment with therapeutic hypothermia. Let's now focus on use of therapeutic hypothermia as hibernation mechanism. As we are in dire need of hibernation mechanism for astronauts to support our space exploration projects, NASA and Spacework Enterprises are working on project to hibernate space travelers using therapeutic hypothermia. Spacework Enterprise has proposed advanced habitat system to transport astronauts in upcoming Mars mission. They have designed sophisticated tubes to lower CBT of astronauts by 5 to 7 degrees in order to lower oxygen need and induce torpor, which we know is state of inactivity. They have designed space vehicles with torpor-inducing pods. These vehicles are capable of simulating artificial gravity. If astronauts hibernate for most of their journey to Mars, it will help NASA to transport crew efficiently with low life preservation materials such as food, water, and oxygen. It will also reduce mental challenges in astronauts like boredom, depression, and interpersonal conflicts. It will help NASA to remove many subsystems designed for supporting active working astronauts. This project is currently under evaluation and design phase. Currently, there are many challenges for achieving this long-term hibernation. Current human studies have shown the safety and medical benefit of torpor for as long as 14 days straight and as many as 5 repeat cycles. This duration is way smaller than duration of Mars mission. Astronauts face muscle and bone loss due to microgravity. Therefore, they try to perform exercises in order to keep their strength intact. Hibernation will cause astronauts to lose muscles in body. There is also a problem of radiation burst, which may cause serious damage to space vehicles. Effects of such massive radiation activities on torpor is currently unknown. If astronauts are under torpor during emergency, then it may cause injuries or even death. Although Spacework has designed emergency wake-up protocol, there are some limitations to recovery process. Warming up core body temperature too quickly can cause cell walls to rupture and it may cause bleeding. In conclusion, even if we are far away from keeping humans in hibernation for prolonged time, it is certain that current research is very promising. In near future, it will be possible for humans to pause our lives and explore space without being slave to time. While true hibernation for space travel isn't here yet, the research is promising. In the near future, could we really sleep our way to the stars? Only time will tell. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for listening to Is Anyone Working on This? Don't forget to subscribe and let us know, would you hibernate for a trip to Mars?